So, E3 just happened, and for the most part, it was pretty okay. Unless you're a Splatoon-obsessed lunatic such as myself, in which case it just wasn't really for you. Or maybe it was, who knows. With Splatoon 3's absence from E3, it brings up a big question. When are we going to hear about it again? Since there's no real way to know, since I don't work for Nintendo, I'm going to try to take some educated guesses based on Nintendo's track record. But don't take any of this as fact because Nintendo very often doesn't stick to a pattern, so this is going to be me giving my best shot to figure this out. Number 1. July 21st. July 21st is one of my first guesses because of the previous value it's had to Nintendo. Last year on July 21st, Nintendo revealed there would be 3 more bonus Splatfests between then and March 2021, with the first one taking place a month later. So there is somewhat of a precedent of Nintendo doing things on July 21st for announcements for Splatoon related info. And on July 21st, we're most likely not going to get any Splatoon 3 info on July 21st. Here's why. Number 1 is that last year they just revealed 3 bonus Splatfests, all of which were reruns and or a failed attempt at something good. So it's not nearly as something big as the release date for an entire new entry in the series. Number 2 is that it doesn't really make too much sense as a date to reveal things. Like, what would Nintendo's reasoning be? For Splatoon 2's 4th anniversary, we're going to reveal the Splatoon 3 release date? That just doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. If they reveal anything on July 21st, it's going to be another bonus Splatfest, not any new info on Splatoon 3. My next idea would have to be in the fall Nintendo Direct. I know fall Directs usually take place in September, but since Directs have returned, they've kind of been harder to predict on their dates. For example, we had a February Direct, whereas in the winter, we'd typically get a Direct in March. So, for lack of better information, and to stay as accurate as possible, let's just say that this will be a fall Direct. So, why a fall Direct? Well, I mean, because it's a Direct, there's always some possibility that it'll be there. But I'm personally in the belief that it won't be a fall Direct, unless Splatoon 3 is planned for a winter release. If they drop info about Splatoon 3 in the fall, then they've got to be pretty close to being ready to release the game. But I'm really not in the mindset that we'll have Splatoon 3 in winter 2022 anymore. First reason is that Splatoon 3, with its harsh, hot atmosphere, really doesn't scream winter to me. That's just a personal opinion though. Some more evidence-based reasons would be prior Splatoon games and Splatoon DLC have all dropped in either late spring to midsummer. Splatoon 1 launched in May, Splatoon 2 in July, and Octo Expansion in June. It'd be weird if Nintendo just dropped Splatoon 3 in the middle of winter, but hey, it's also weird that they're doing 2 Splatoon games on one system, so nothing is truly ruled out until Nintendo says it is. If Splatoon 3 is a summer game, like I'm thinking, it would make more sense to drop it in my final idea of winter 2022 in their winter direct. I think we'll hear about Splatoon 3 again about 1 year after Splatoon 3's reveal. Think about it. It's the perfect time to talk about it if it's a summer release. If they talk about it in like February or March, they've got time to drop some trailers, give a release date, put out more info now and then, and make the big headline at their E3 2022 Direct. They can show a final pre-launch trailer, make it a headline in Nintendo Treehouse, and then drop it a month after the Direct. Nintendo could say in the Winter Direct that it's been a full year since the reveal, and then follow it up with a slew of new Splatoon 3 info. So, in my opinion, I think we'll see Splatoon 3 news somewhere between February and March 2022, and Nintendo's E3 Direct as well. That is, if Splatoon 3 is a summer game, of course. But anyways, that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think we will see new Splatoon 3 info. Also, did you know that only 13.3% of viewers who watch these videos are actually subscribed? Don't tell anyone I'm telling you this, but if you subscribe, there's a slight chance a pony may show up outside of your house. But that is it from me. I will see you gamers later.